I love Trump. I think, hell.
Much love to all the new subscribers to the channel and everyone that sends in a donation. Thank you so much. I'm very appreciative of you. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. I'm honored. You know, I wanted to get this off my chest. This is something that I've kind of been holding back a little bit to talk about, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Black MAGA, you embarrass us. You disappoint us with your ridiculousness, your misogyny, your simpleton understanding of politics, your pseudo-intellectualism, your anti-intellectualism. It is stunningly shameful.
Do you think we're better off as black people now than we were before LBJ passed those policies?
Yes, brother, we can vote without the threat of violence. Are you talking about the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Is that what you're describing as a negative thing?
I'm not saying the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was, I'm talking about...
That's LBJ, I just want to be clear. That's LBJ who you said, were we better off before LBJ? LBJ signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
I'm talking about the war on poverty.
I just want to answer that one. I want to answer that specific one first. Was the Civil Rights Act of 1964 a bad thing?
I agree with the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I'm also, put like this, I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery.
I don't know what that means.
I'd rather deal with the dangerous freedom of not knowing and controlling people with policies as much as possible versus the peaceful slavery of being married and tied to the government.
You look ridiculous with that red hat on. And in the immortal words of Pimp C, take that monkey-ish off. You embarrassing us. Black MAGA, y'all get out here and twist yourself into the most ridiculous shapes to defend Donald Trump and his policies.
Those are all made-up charges. This man is in his 70s. In his 70 years of living, he's never been convicted of anything. So now all of a sudden.
And it's shameful to watch because MAGA is a white supremacist movement. As much as y'all don't want to admit that, as much as you guys want to act like MAGA is some colorblind movement, it's not. It is clearly a white supremacist movement. Clearly. When Donald Trump came into power, white supremacists became emboldened. That's for a reason. That's because they align themselves with MAGA. And with your black self over there, you look foolish. They don't even accept you. And it bothers me to see you guys turn around and say, MAGA family, I love you guys. You guys have done more for me than black people. I mean, you guys align yourself with MAGA to oppose other black folk. That's the only reason you're there. This whole excuse about, oh, they're not really a white supremacist. You know that they stand for white supremacy. You know that. And then you get over there and attack black folk.
They love me. They love me. They really love me. A few days ago, President Trump said he didn't know Vice President Harris was a black woman. I'm trying to figure out what all the outrage is about because she's only black when it's time to get elected. Did I lie?
You get over there and attack black folk and provide cover for the white supremacists. How? How do you provide cover? When you get out there and you give these talking points, that the same talking points that they have given for years, except now it's a black person echoing their talking points about DEI and affirmative action when that used to be a thing, right? Now it's DEI, right? And you defend their racist policies. By the way, DEI doesn't even, it doesn't help black folk at all. It helps white women primarily. But the facade of DEI is that it's black. And you get over there and attack black folk from the right, from the MAGA right. You're embarrassing. You guys get over there in that MAGA movement and completely sell out, literally.
So I said, I'm not gonna be the friend of Trump pass, so I went and bought the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? To show people that I have the First Amendment right to express myself how I want to, so I'm gonna do it.
Gray says a TV camera captured him in the hat at a Trump rally in Fayetteville. Suddenly, he had 20,000 followers on Twitter. Next came the rap song honoring the president.
And then it just went viral. I was telling everybody to make their own versions.
You get over there into the MAGA world and just immediately start selling out your own people. You go and set up a little social media profile and put a bunch of American flags on your page, put an American flag behind you, and start talking anti-black. And start saying things like, I love Donald Trump. I just love Donald Trump. And it's a grift. That's all it is. That's all y'all do over there on the MAGA side is grift. And you black folk that do it, you are despicable. Selling out your own people for some money. We have gone through far too much in this country for you to just sell out and pretend like we live in a post-racial society until they call you out your name. Then you want to get upset. Then you want to get on TV and you want to get out there on your social media posts and cry the blues. You shouldn't have been over there anyway. You're so embarrassing and ridiculous, Black MAGA. Your embrace of you embrace misogyny. That's one of the reasons why you're Black MAGA, is because that misogyny that's over there, it appeals to you.
See, and now this is another thing that the Democrats has done. Now, have you noticed that every state that they basically want to indict him and all this and all that, black women, pretty much a black woman. Okay, so they set this up.
Even though it's a white supremacist movement, you feel like, well, you have something in common because you don't like women either. So you go and you join their movement. You go and you think that you align with them because they're oppressing women and you don't like women either. And what's really weird about that, your misogyny, what's really weird about it, you claim to be a straight man, but then you don't like women. And then you turn around and you say stuff, well, you know, the LGBTQ LMNOP plus people and their agenda, and you want to give these conspiracy theories around gay people and transgender people, queer people. You want to give conspiracy theories about how they're destroying the family. I don't know. Whenever I hear y'all talk like that, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like some of y'all might be dealing with some sort of latent feelings inside that you're having a problem dealing with. Because I'm a straight man. I don't have no problem with gay people. I don't have a problem with the LGBTQ community. They don't bother me. Let them live their lives. Let them live their lives in peace. I don't go around talking about their agenda all day. But you do. And that's because you probably got something that you need to deal with inside. When I hear, I'm just keeping it a buck. When I hear y'all talk like that, I immediately think that. You got something you dealing with. You know, the xenophobia and the cruelty, you love that too. You love that too. Your life is so miserable that you want to support MAGA because you want to make other people's lives miserable. Because all MAGA's about is owning the libs. That's all it's about. They don't stand for nothing. They don't have no real agenda about anything. It's all about owning the libs, making the libs cry, making the libs mad. We win, you lose. Playing you, and they are picking your pockets. And black folk, they picking your pockets too. They are picking your pockets, Black MAGA. You're silly enough to go and buy Trump's crypto coin. He's gonna clean your clock with that stupid coin. It ain't even nothing real. It's a complete scam. And you silly enough to still go, he's the crypto president. You want to buy his stupid shoes for $200, $300. You want to buy his ridiculous, ugly shoes. You're in a cult.
Is there anything that he could do, in your estimation, that would lose your support for him?
No. No. No.
Just like that.
I'm being honest with you. Nah, and I'm laughing because I know some people, I know the trolls and the haters who see this, they're gonna say, oh, Terrence is in a cult.
I really wish that what we could do, I really wish we had like a Drop Squad. Y'all ever seen Drop Squad, that movie from the 90s? It's about a secret elite team of black folk who go and pick up black conservatives and take them back to a facility for re-education, to put it lightly. I wish we had that, because I called Drop Squad on you as soon as I seen you with that stupid red hat on. I call them for them boys, hey man, there go one right there. Hell, I'll join the Drop Squad and come and get you. That's how I'm feeling, because you've done a disservice to us. I mean, you guys go and defend this movement. Donald Trump got one black person in his whole administration. I think about Tim Scott and Byron Donalds, how they went out there and they tap danced, and you know, Tim Scott, he went out and married a white woman, and I don't have nothing wrong with that. You know, marry who you want to marry, but it felt to me like you were doing that to try to appease MAGA and find a way in, because people were calling you gay, and so you went and got you a white woman, and that's fine. But you did not get a job in that administration, and you tap danced and sang hard. I don't understand y'all. Then you got these ones that are super extreme. They're black white supremacists, like, you know, Kanye West. Or that man that's from North Carolina, Mark Robinson. Black MAGA, you make me sick.